Mark Lascelles, Carl Darlow, and you're watching Newcastle Fans TV.
Hello Newcastle Fans TV and welcome to another video. I've got my mouse with me today and I'm looking at the computer. What I'm going to do for you today, because obviously International Week brings barely any news regarding Newcastle. So I'm just going to run you through the Twitter feed, and obviously you guys will follow me on Twitter. I do updates every single day on Facebook and Twitter. But I'm just going to run you through the Twitter feed and obviously talk about some news in the last 40 hours of the club and what's been going on as well. So let's crack on with it without any further ado. So that man, Steve McClaren, was linked to the Aston Villa job. So all know that Aston Villa, Roberto Di Matteo was sacked and Steve McClaren was linked to it. Or if Steve McClaren got the job at Aston Villa, you know what it is, I would love it, because well, we don't really get on with Brummies down in Birmingham, but if they were to appoint Steve McClaren, it'd be hilarious. It doesn't look like that's going to happen now, because it looks like Steve Cotterill was the favourite last time I checked. Steve Bruce has also been mentioned as well. We also seen Andros Townsend called up to the England squad as well for the friendly, from obviously Newcastle winner as well. And then also Newcastle were doing their promoting, because normally in International Week the players that don't go away normally do charity events. We're seeing Johan Gouffran and Carl Darlow basically support and show racism in the red card with Olivier Bernard, who will be playing in the charity game on Sunday, which I'll be attending. So if you're at Kingston Park, give me a shout for the Legends match. So those two were there supporting, show raising the red card. And we also seen John Joe Shelby. Also, he was visiting the ball boy that he was celebrating with from the last minute winner when Dwight Gill scored the last minute against Norwich. It's because I've got Holland in front of me. Moving on to Holland. Did you see this? Siem De Jong has had a call-up to the Dutch squad for the first time in 3 years, and he's barely kicked a ball for PSV. He's had a couple of substitute appearances, and then he's in the Dutch squad. But Vernon Anita was sadly missed out because he was in the provisional squad and he's been dropped out. But just goes to show you that if Vernon Anita, who plays in the Championship football, can get in the Dutch squad, and Daryl Murphy, who plays Premier League football, something's not right there. Sunday people claim that Newcastle have been offered Bordeaux's 19-year-old left-back Maxime Punje. I cannot say that happening for a rumour, because we've already got 3 left-backs at the club. Signing another one is pretty pointless in my eyes. I cannot say that happening as well. And the big news to come out from Monday was that Daryl Murphy had suffered a calf injury, which is going to rule him out probably for 2 to 3 weeks now. We all know that he's literally 4th choice striker at the club, but the lad's got any luck. He's only played 1 game. Martin O'Neill's come out and said that he's been sent back to Newcastle, so it's a bit of bad injury news for Newcastle. But what can he do? I don't think the lad would have played much, to be fair. I'm going to do a quick loan report on 2 players. Sammy Amayobi had scored for Bolton, that forgotten man. He's running out of contract. I don't think he's got a future at the club. He had scored for Bolton as they went through in the checkered flags, whatever you want to call it, cup that it's called nowadays. So he scored. We've also seen Alex Gideon as well score for Luton as they put out West Brom under 23s in that cup as well. So nice to see that as well. We've seen Callum Roberts as well, who plays for the under 23s at Newcastle. He's going to be a star in the future. He's now got his first call up to the England under 20, and actually Callum actually liked that tweet as well, which was nice to see. Preston tickets have gone on general sale. Also a quick note on tickets as well, that Barnsley is another sellout, 7 sellouts in a row, which is phenomenal. Just staying on youth as well, Lewis Gibson played 45 minutes, I beg your pardon, when England under 17s beat Germany under 17s. Listen to this, 8-1, believe it or not. Yeah, 8-1, absolutely mental. Chancellor Mbemba played full 90 minutes for the Democratic Republic of Congo as they lost surprisingly 1-0 in a friendly to Kenya. Yeah. Do I have a match report on that? Sadly not. That's very hard to get a hold of. Another report, the Chronicle believe that Newcastle have sent scouts to look at Gregor Defel, who is a Sassuolo striker, and also Genks Jamaican international Leon Bailey, who I believe is, 19 off the top of my head. Another striker, I cannot say that happening just yet, because Daryl Murphy can't even get a place on the bench at the moment, so I can't say that. News coming out in Belgium, that was massive surprise that Matt Sells had been dropped. Stefan Smet, who was a reporter, big reporter over there, said that the media in general were quite surprised at Matt Sells being dropped to the bench because he's obviously Belgian number 3 goalkeeper now. For me and most fans, that's not a surprise because he's been pretty average, I have to say. DeAndre Yedlin said some nice things about Newcastle. He said that St James's Park is a great stadium. It's a lot tighter and the fans are on top of you as well, I would have to agree. And finally, John Joe Shelby had admitted that, again, he's happy to be at the club despite being relegated. He wants to play for Newcastle and stay at the club as well. So that's a couple of news that's been going out in the last 48 hours. Now, I am moving home officially on Thursday. So this will be tomorrow by the time this video goes out. So my broadband is expected to go down at this address on Wednesday. So I'll try and get another video out for you. But probably not. I'll probably have a couple of days gap on YouTube to give me time to remove as well, because I'm only moving a couple of miles away, but it's a bit of a nightmare when you're trying to sort everything out, so that's what I'm trying to do as well. But I thought I'll just quickly whack this one, put it together for you, and get some news out regarding the club as well. Right, I'm going to love yous and leave yous. Give the video a like. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Loads of daily content here, and I'll see you later.